Hi guys, this is Winifred. I just really want to come on and give you all a really big thank you, and I appreciate all of you all's birthday wishes, both on Instagram and on YouTube. So thank you very much. I didn't really do too much. I haven't bought myself anything yet because I won't buy myself anything until probably like mid-August. And then in the way of cosmetics, I want to get everything cleared out before I buy another thing. So yeah, but I did have a special request from my brother, and he did get it for me. He got my Yeti microphone, my Yeti blue microphone. You all might remember that I mentioned that I wanted to start doing ASMR videos, and so this is a good starter mic for me. So just as soon as I could figure out how to hook this thing up and how to work it, I will be using it and start making ASMR videos, and those will be on my on the same channel. For the time being, because I don't know if anybody's going to like them. Quite frankly, I don't know if you all will like them or if anybody's going to like them. It's something that I enjoy and have enjoyed ever since I was a kid, but really didn't understand it. So if you all don't know what ASMR stands for, it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And it's kind of like a relaxing, well, actually it's a relaxing process, pretty much so. I mean, it's the tingling that you get in your head when you hear certain sounds. There are many different triggers, and I'm anxious to explore them. One of the guys that I used to love to listen to because he had such a calming voice was Bob Ross, the painter. So he was probably an ASMR artist without even knowing it at that time. So yeah, but that's all I'm going to say on that. We'll get deeper into that later, but I really want to go over my 5 basic eyeshadow palettes that I use for work bases, because in the morning, guys, when you get up, or I used to use for work bases, because I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning, guys, and I was not about to look around for 5, 6, 7, 8 different shadows when I could find it right in that palette, so to speak. In short, from making your own palette, which would be probably the best thing, there's a couple here that I used and reached for time and time again. And these first 2, I just kind of like rediscovered again because I kind of pushed them back. This one is the Naked Basics, and this is the first one. These are all kind of colors that I would use to create this nude face. Like today I have on colors from another palette that I'm going to show you, which is the one that I use basically the most. But yeah, you have all the colors in here to make a nice nudie eye. And this one is a little bit warmer than the second one I'm going to mention, which is Naked 2 Basics. And this one is just a tad bit cooler, I believe. Let's do a side by side. And these aren't, I'm not going to do any swatches. Well, actually, wait a minute. This one looks a little cooler to me. I'm not going to do any swatches because these have been on YouTube for some time. But yeah, these 2 create a nice naked eye. And like I said, the most convenient thing about these palettes is that you have one palette, you can create the eye. The next one that I'm going to mention is the Sonia Kashuk. And quite truthfully, I like this one probably a little bit more than the Naked Basics because these are warmer tones. And those are the tones I tend to go for, although there are a few cooler browns, but they're basically a warmer tone. I love this one, and I could just make several different eyes out of this one palette. The next one I'm going to talk about is this E.L.F. palette. And yeah, all the nice coppery browns. And these have more frost in them. But again, these are basic neutral eye looks that I could get away with wearing them to work. Now, this next palette, guys, that I'm going to mention is the palette out of all of them I would recommend anyone getting. And that is this Coastal Scents 88 Warm palette. You have 88 colors in here. And guys, to me, this is the best one for your money. This one, you have a variety of colors ranging from your whites, your grays, your browns, your peaches, some mauve tones in there, and yet some brown tones over here and tan tones. So you could just about do any color combination of nude eye that you want in this one. And I guarantee you, you will not have to look to another palette to find like your transition shade, because you can mix a couple of these shades in here. And like I said, the most convenient thing about these guys is the fact that all of the colors are in one spot, so you don't have to go looking for a pot of, say, your favorite brown transition, or a pot of, say, black or tan or bone. It's all in this palette. Now, I paid $8.88 for this, and you can't beat that for 88 colors. And I would say, I would even venture to say, all of these shades in here you would get some use out of, and for every skin tone. Not just one skin tone, but for every skin tone. So for your money, and if you're looking for a good nudie palette, I would say this, look into this Coastal Scents 88 Warm palette. And I got it for $8.88. That was on sale. I'm not sure of the regular price, but I don't think it's over $15. And again, that's a good buy. So yeah, guys, that is all that I have for my 5 favorite palettes. Share with me what are some of yours. Yeah, share with me what are some of yours. I didn't pick any of the other Naked palettes because I tend to like more matte shades for work. And I like that 88 palette because it has a nice balance of both your matte and your shimmers, just in case you wanted to tone it down on your eyelids and maybe wear a nude shimmer. So it's a good mix. Your other, like your, let me see, your original Nakeds, not so much. I'm not really a big fan of those. Out of all 3 of them, I just like the first one the best. But again, if you're looking for something for your best value for your money, guys, and I don't want to sound redundant, but I just think that this is a good buy. And yeah, comment below and tell me what your best work palettes are, your everyday nudie palettes are. Okay, guys? I will see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And thanks again for all of your birthday wishes. It was really sweet. Thank you. Bye-bye.